Welcome, super friends, to another exciting episode of Galactivated Yoga on the Beach. Star Galactica, your fairy goddess, Saint Joe Narcata, and our little princess Charlie, unicorn cat dog. Thanks for celebrating my birthday with me, super friends. It's birthday time with this moon in Gemini. And we're gonna soak up all the majesty today for this birthday portal that's wide open. We're gonna harvest all the blessings together. We're gonna open up our crown chakra. Tune into these divine star light majesties. We're gonna harvest all the miracles today, all the gold. It's our spiritual alchemy day today, super friends. Are you ready to get galactivated with us? For we are Galactivators. Thank you, TikTok Live, hitting that like, those loves. Thanks for sharing this beautiful live stream with your super friends. We'll see how long we can be together because my battery...
Is your Bluetooth off now?
Yes, it is off. We'll have to use our third eyes to charge the battery on the phone today. Stay with us, TikTok, the whole live. And if you do get disconnected for any reason, you're always welcome to hop on over to Galactivators YouTube Live and join us there. And we will also be on the replay. So thank you so much for the gifts. So as we settle in, finding our space to join together with our breath, I'm going to share what's going on galactically because y'all need to know. We just completed our spectral moon of liberation. Woohoo! That kundalini of the sun showering us and the earth rising up to join together in unity in the eye of the storm of creation is aligning us with all of the power today to sit in our cooperation, in this crystal moon of cooperation and a rabbit's totem of proliferation. This is the time where we join together in unification, getting strong and rooted and present in that eye of creation, blessed and blissed and blissful and united and peaceful and magical and excited and connected and enlightened, sitting as 1,000 Buddhas in one, the Buddha of compassion, joining our hearts first in ahimsa, compassion for ourselves. So I invite you to put your healing hands on your heart, bowing your head today. Today is the blue lunar hand day of self-generation. Today our spiritual center is receiving its initiation. Being plugged into the highest divine energies, receiving this connection. So let's invite our body to begin to calm down, to be soothed today, to be forgiven yesterday, to be liberated from all the places where we've missed the mark, where that ball hasn't gone in the hole, where we've aimed for that bullseye and landed in the reeds.
Probably wants to go in the shade.
Come here, baby. Right here. Resting in our center now in peace. Come here. Over here. Sit. Go on. Okay. Resting in our deep breath. Hands on our body, just soothing ourselves. Invite peace, santosha, to manifest in us today. The ahimsa, the yamas, the niyamas. Spiritual alchemy as we practice our yoga technology, showing up here for the asana in our seat with the movement and non-movement polarities, finding that center, that quiet Ishtadevatar, that super conscious state where we step out of our thinking mind, pratyahara, and pull our senses inwardly to that still, quiet, silent, calm, original 0 point of creation. And then let's welcome our divine as we inhale our arms up, inviting ourselves to become that empty chalice for our spiritual self to flood in and fill. And the mantra Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namo Narayanaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Thumbs and pointer fingers together in the Jnana Mudra. Once again, Om Namah Shivaya. This time, let's touch our thumb, pointer finger, and middle finger together. Om Namo Narayanaya. Om Namo Narayanaya. Palms clap together overhead, inviting that Devi Trimurti, the feminine energy,
Charlie, come here, hey,
that
come
feminine trinity, to be here with us. Lakshmi, the goddess of wealth, health, happiness, bliss, abundance, and flow. Saraswati, the rivers of creativity, of life, the music, the art, the poetry, the infinite abundant creations. And Durga, the mother that has all of the powers of all of the divine expressions. Let's welcome these divine frequencies. Om Namo Narayanaya. As we bring our hands in front of our third eye, breathe into your intention, a healthy body, a calm, peaceful mind, deep flowing breath, health and well-being, strength and deliciousness, and power and authenticity. One more breath here. Release with an Om. Let's bring our arms out to the side, stretching those palms away from one another. And pulling those fingers back towards our face. Let's actually shift the crossing of our legs. And pressing those arms, we're gonna take our neck side to side. Ooh, I like the gold, meow. Big smiles, turning our neck side to side. Inviting our divine, the Ishtadevatar, into this moment, into our bodies, into our thought streams, our thought currents, our synaptic neural patternings in our brain. Let's make every breath a prayer of divine in the temple of our body, our embodiment. And the mantra Om Namo Narayanaya. Om Namo Narayanaya. Om Namo Narayanaya. Taking that neck side to side now. If you have to come out of it for a minute or a cycle, let's just shake it out. Let's take a little break. Shake everything out.
Charlie.
Shake our head out, our neck out, our faces out. Yeah. And right. And then let's come back into it, super friends, and take that right ear towards our right shoulder, actively pulling those fingers back towards our face, and then left ear towards our left shoulder. Stretching those arms away from one another as we stretch our neck. Remember to smile. One of the most difficult asanas in our yoga experience, the smile asana. Breathe into your heart. Ow, Kundalini. Breathe those arms up, palms together, interlace the fingers, press up, lean back, lift that heart, and we're gonna take some breath of fire. So imagine we're stoking that ember at the base of our body with our breath and sending that flame up into our heart. And then focus on your crown, Sahasrara, while engaging that Mula Bandha, that root, like you're clenching a fist. Imagine your whole body filling up with beautiful, bright, ultraviolet light. Full spectrum neon light. Om Namah Shivaya. And along with it, colors and sounds and songs and frequency and a symphony and harmonies and melodies. Om. Om. Keep pulsing that belly with that breath of fire. Keep pressing those arms up. Activate those lower chakras, super friends. Envision a ruby growing in gold inside of your root. Om Namah Shivaya. And then let's bring those hands down, twisting to the right side. Press that right hand up against your spine. Stretch your head, neck, and eyes. Om Namah Shivaya. Dedicate this yoga practice to your divine self, your spiritual self that's on the other side of the rainbow, to bond with your human self in the physical dimension. Om Namo Narayana. The dreamer of life as we come back to center, arms up. We're going to bring those hands back behind us, interlace the fingers, pull back, lifting our chin, look up at that third eye. Once again, breath of fire, pulse that belly. Activate Mula Bandha. Om Namah Shivaya. And let's shift the crossing of our legs again, bringing that other leg back on top, arms out and up to the sky. Give thanks to the Most High. And then as we exhale, twisting to the left side, bringing that left hand back behind, sitting up nice and tall. Thank you so much for the likes. Stretching head, neck, and eyes, shoulders. Each breath is the love affair between your spirit and your form, the dance of life and light. Let's inhale this left arm and stretch it on up and over. Right hand grabs onto that thigh, that knee, and breathe. Love and gratitude. And coming on back to center, arms up, give it up, give thanks to the Most High. Lean up and back, open our hearts, and then cactus arms, stick our tongue out, lion's breath. Do that a few more times, palms up. Bring those hands back behind us, interlace the fingers the opposite way that we did before, leaning back, lift our heart, look up at that third eye, big smile. And coming on back to center, once again, shift our legs the opposite way. Left hand to that right thigh. Right arm up and over, stretching into that side body, lifting our chin up. Lift our gaze, our drishti. Find your breath. As your best friend, your beloved lover, that sweet prana, the Kundalini Shakti flowing to you and through you, awakening that electromagnetism within you, the Kundalini Shakti, the feminine life force, receptive, magnetic energy, the gravitational field. And visualize yourself just attracting in your tomorrows so beautifully, effortlessly, easily, healthily, in vitality as we bring our arms up, give thanks to the Most High. And as we exhale, bring those hands back behind, walk them back. Lift our heart, lift our chin, look up. And coming on back, let's unwind these legs and shake them out. And it's a great time to drink some water, some holy water. So today our guiding force is our self-generation, and we're receiving our spiritual crown chakra initiation. So sitting up nice and tall, let's inhale our arms up, and as we exhale, we're gonna exhale, pull our belly in. Gazing at that third eye, look up through your crown, envision light pouring in. 1,000 petals in your crown, 1,000 Buddhas, 1,000 lifetimes and lifelines pouring in through the Stargate, your soul threads, Om Namah Shivaya, and your root chakra blasting light down into the ground. Om Namah Shivaya. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Inhale, arms up. Envision a lion medicine rising from the earth beneath us, crawling into our root chakra, into our spine, into our third eye as we tuck our chin. Envision ourselves turning into that mythological sphinx with the pharaoh's wisdom and the body of the most powerful, adaptable beings on the planet. Om Namah Shivaya. The most powerful creatures of the cosmos. Stretch our consciousness to the constellation of Lyra. Imagine that constellation within you, attuning you to the cosmic consciousness. And now lift your heart, open that right arm up and back palm up, opening to receive. Breathe. 3 deep breaths in and out here as you look with your eyes, open or closed at that right palm. Envision light pouring through your skin, circulating all around your body, blasting out your palm. Little phonon, quantum light packets, little plunks, quarks, and sparks. Oh, healing hands, kapow! As we inhale, up and over, folding, fold a little deeper. It's already there. Inhale, lift our heart, left arm up and back. Palm up, stretching our eyes. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Deep breath in. And exhale, folding, tucking our chin. A few more breaths like this. And walking our hands up. Let's bring our souls together. Filling up with the love of dog, because dog is love. Right. Hands to our ankles, roll the shoulders up, back down, leaning up and back. We're gonna lift our chin, lift our gaze. Move our neck around, stretch our neck. Strengthen those smile cheek muscles. Deep breath into the apples of our cheeks. Taking our head up and down. Lifting our chin up to the corner diagonally and down diagonally. And then the other way. Send the breath where there's any tightness. Breathe in that divine love into your body, to your embodiment. Then we're going to come back to center and walk our hands forward, tucking our chin under. Send all of our love to the planet, like we're planting seeds into our tomorrows, watering them with our deep, delicious breath, fertilizing them with our intentions. Thank you everyone for being with us today. Appreciate you. Deep breath flowing. Body, mind, spirit, breath, soul. Envision all the forces coming together from all the directions, bringing health and vitality and well-being, angelic peace, creative force. Pranas, rise on up and straighten those legs, shake them out, drink some water. And then let's swing these legs around. And knees under our hips, shoulders over our wrists. Cats and cows, move that spine around. Inhale, drop our belly, lift our gaze, the drishti. Exhale, arch our spine, tuck our hips. Moving those hips up and down. Let's make some circles. One way and the other way. All right. And then let's sit back and do a child's pose. And lifting ourselves up, let's walk our hands over to the right side. Deep stretch into our body, into that left side. And walking ourselves over through center and over to the other side. On back to center, rising on back up. Let's take some more cats and cows here. Inhale, drop our belly, lift our drishti. Exhale, arch our spine. Tuck that chin. Flowing with our breath. And then bringing our knees together, let's extend that left leg back and up. And bring the right arm forward. Deep breath in. Exhale, squeeze, knee, nose, elbow. Deep breath in. As we exhale, take our arm and leg over to the side. Deep breath, come back to center, bend that knee. Exhale, reach back, grab that foot. In. Exhale, stretch it long. Exhale, squeeze, knee, nose, elbow. Inhale, extend. Exhale, take it out to the side. Deep breath in. Exhale, bring that arm and leg forward, bend that left knee. Inhale, reach back, grab that foot, lift it up high. Exhale, extend arm, knee, reach, deep breath in. Exhale, squeeze, knee, nose, elbow. Inhale, extend. Exhale, out to the side. Deep breath in. Exhale, back through center. Deep breath in, bend that knee, reach back, grab that foot, lift our heart. Exhale, extend and release that hand and knee down. Cat cow. Move our spine around. Let's take those knees wide. Bring that right arm forward. Inhale this left arm up. Give it its reward. Roll that wrist around. Wiggle those fingers. Open that chest. Send that breath in there. And as we exhale, bring that shoulder and cheek down. Right arm can press that heart open, hips square back. Right arm can go up to the sky or wrap behind your back, yogi's choice. Breathe into that left shoulder. Om Namah Shivaya. Inhale, unwind this right arm, press into the ground, lifting up big circles with this left arm. One way and the other way. Bringing those hands down, cat cow, move our spine around. Bringing those knees together, we're going to send this right leg back and up. Right shoulder above our right wrist, extending this left arm up. Nice firm core, deep breath. Exhale, squeeze, knee, nose, elbow. Inhale, extend. Exhale, arm and leg out to the side. Inhale. Exhale, bringing it back forward. Bending that back knee. As we breathe in, bringing this left arm back. Grab that leg, lift our heart, open our chest. And exhale, extend that arm. Deep breath in. Exhale, knee, nose, elbow. Breathe in, extend. Breathe out, arm and legs out to the side. Deep breath in. Exhale, back to center. Bend that knee. Breathing in, reach up and back, grab that foot. Lift our heart. Exhale, extending. Knee, nose, elbow. Breathe in, lift. Breathe out to the side. Deep breath here. Back to center. Bend that knee. Inhale, reach up and back, lift. And exhale, extend and down. Cat cow. Take those knees wide. Left hand comes a little forward. Inhale. Wiggle those arms, all those wrists around. Open our heart up, open to receive this beautiful day. Happy people, fun experiences, perfect weather, love and gratitude. Deep breath in. Exhale, bring that right shoulder and cheek down. Squaring those hips, press into the ground, lifting that heart. Right arm or left arm can extend forward or up to the sky or wrap behind your back. Just find the breath. And unwinding this arm. Releasing, pressing into the ground, elevating this right arm up. Let's make circles. One way and the other way. Planting those arms, bringing the knees back under our hips. Cat cows. A few more times. Curling the toes, lift the knees, push up, back, downward dog, please. Reaching those heels down, pressing to the ground. Pressing into the ground, let your head fall through your arms, maybe shake it out, make plus signs. Reach those heels down, really ground him through your soles. And then let's inhale, shift forward to plank pose. Exhale, lower down, knees, chest, chin. Inhale, peel up, cobra. Deep breath in. Slowly lowering on down to the ground. Let's bring those arms and forearms down and interlace those fingers. Bringing our legs together. Pressing into the ground. Curl the toes and lift those knees up. So it's a low supported plank. So press into the ground. This is for your core. Just breathe here. And then from here, we're going to start to walk our feet up towards our arms. Lifting those hips up, head is hovering. Breathe. And then we'll walk our feet back, so we're back in that low plank. And then as we breathe, we'll walk our feet up for our dolphin. Keep breathing. And then we'll walk our feet back into that low plank. And breathe. And one more, walk our feet up. And walk them back. Bring our knees down into a Sphinx pose. So releasing those palms and hands on the ground, elbows under our shoulders, lifting our heart, legs together. Envision yourself as the Sphinx, wise. Eternal.
Yeah, baby, that's fine. I'll take it. I'll take them.
And then let's bring our hands under the shoulders, curl the toes, press back up through plank, back to a downward dog. Let's take our right hand to the outside of that left ankle and pull ourselves towards this leg, turning towards that left armpit. up at that third eye. And switching sides, right hand down. Bring that left hand to the outside of that right shin calf. Twisting, pull ourselves. So we're twisting to the right. Keep pressing down with your heels and your palms. And coming back to center, let's walk our hands back towards our feet. Hanging out in that forward fold. Bending our knees, let's roll up. Arms out and up, palms together, lean up. Let's take our right hand, grab our left wrist, and lean over towards the right side.
Fire. On the boat. It's like $70.
Breathing up to center, interlace our thumbs, pull up and back. Coming back to center. Gonna take that left wrist and grab, or left hand, grab that right wrist, pull over to the other side. Pressing down with your right foot. Feet are together.
Put some shit out there. You don't want to trust them? You want to roll?
Coming back to center. Crossing our thumbs the other way, leaning up and back once again. Gazing in and up at that third eye, up through your crown. Visualize a beautiful crystal, multifaceted crystal at the top of your mind's eye. And then we're gonna bring our hands to our hearts, Anjali Mudra.
I hope Sydney's there with me.
Then let's bring our hands to our hips. Bringing our feet together. Let's take this right foot. Just pick up some sand, pick up our blanket. And then we'll float this foot forward. Elevating our arms up, play with our balance. Let's make some circles with our ankle and our wrists. And then we're gonna send this leg back into a warrior three as we extend these arms forward, hinging at the waist. And then coming on back to center. Step that foot forward. Coming up on those back tippy toes. High lunge. Dropping on down. Let's bring our hands to our hearts. Make sure that knee's stacked over our hips. We're going to twist towards that right side. Hooking that elbow. Press that elbow and turn our gaze up. Breathe. Breathe more. And coming on back to center, drop those hips down. Thank you for the likes. Send those hips back, toes up, nose to knee. Inhale, come forward. Let's heel toe this right foot over to the left side. Dropping that hip down, squaring our hips and shoulders forward. We're on the back of that left leg, back behind. Thank you so much for the likes, lifting our heart. Focus on your intention. And then walk ourselves forward. Sleeping swan. Find the breath. Breathing in, rising on up. Let's swing this right leg back around into a plank pose. Take a deep breath here. If you want to take some push-ups, now's a great time, or you could just hang out here in plank for a few breaths. Thanks for the likes. And then we'll bring it on up into a cobra, slithering that heart up. Send our love to the earth. Ha. Ha. Another deep breath. And slowly releasing. Curl those toes, pressing back up through plank. To downward dog we go. Feet step just a little closer to your hands. Release your head, falling through your arms. Let's inhale this right leg up. And as we exhale, float it on forward. Let's straighten that front leg. And then float that back leg forward to meet the right, forward fold. Inhale, lift our heart. Exhale, fold. Bend those knees, reverse swan dive, rising on up, arms out and up, palms together, lean back. And hands in our hearts. Notice how you feel. We'll bring our hands to our hips, bring those legs together. Preparing to enter the other side. We're gonna lift the toes on the left side. Grab your blanket, grab some sand, grab the earth, pick it up with your toesies. And then we'll play with straightening that leg forward. Elevating those arms up. Finding that breath. Hinging at the waist. We're gonna send this leg back. Reach those arms forward. Coming into that horizontal plane for our warrior three. Find the breath again. I am strong. I am balanced. I am light. I am breath. Merkaba, Merkaba, Merkaba. And coming on back through center. Bringing that left leg forward once again and floating. Nice wide stance, coming up on those back tippy toes. Dropping into that front knee bend, stacking that knee over our ankle. Make sure you can see your big toe and second toe. Reach for the gold in the heart of the stars. Feel your soul start to glow. Straight into your heart. Bring your hands down to that heart center. Twist to the left. Tug that elbow to the outside of that thigh and press. Turning towards that left side, lifting your heart. Few more breaths. And coming on back to center. Drop those hands, drop that back knee, drop into that hip flexor. Nice low lunge here. Om Namah Shivaya. And send those hips back, straighten that front leg, nose to knee. Om Namah Shivaya. Namah Shivaya. Inhale, coming forward. And as we exhale, heel toe, bring that left foot over to the right, flexing that foot, squaring our hips, sending that right leg straight back, lift our heart, focus on your intention, and then let's walk ourselves forward, sleeping swans. Find your breath again. And when you feel balanced on both sides, we'll rise back on up. Swinging this left leg back. Coming into a plank pose. Taking a breath. Lowering down your chaturanga. Inhale, peel the heart up, cobra. And lowering on down. Let's press back up to plank. Let's do a side plank while we're here. Pivoting onto the sides of our feet. Stack that right shoulder over our wrist. You could bring your knee down if you want to modify. And kicks down the foot back behind you. And let's pivot over to the other side. You can also elevate that right leg if you want to modify. And then we'll bring it on down. One more down dog. Feet together. Let's elevate this left leg up high. And as we exhale, float it on forward. Straighten that front leg, folding over ourselves. And then let's step this right foot forward to meet the left forward fold. Inhale, lifting our heart. Exhale, folding. Inhale, reverse swan dive, arms out and up. And let's bring our hands down into our hearts. Just notice how you feel. Could you turn it down? And then we're gonna take it into a squat. We're gonna be bringing it on down, arms out and up. Squat it on down to the ground and roll it on back onto our back sides. Coming on down. Let's bring those knees into our chest and then drop the knees over to the left as we extend our right arm and shoulder up and back, turning our head to the right. Coming on back to center. Let's take our knees over to the right. And coming back to center. If there's any other movements that you require before we go into our final resting pose, please give that to yourself here. If you want to do any more core strengthening or happy baby or do inversion or shoulder stand, we'll just take a few breaths.
Arch it back. Yes, yes. Okay, yeah. Go hard. Put your arm up, because then if you put your arm up, it's gonna give you.
And then we'll be bringing ourselves onto our backside. When you're ready, head, neck, and spine in a straight line.
Because then she's gonna be in the background.
And then just take your gaze and bring it in and up at your third eye. And allow yourself to just melt into this moment, into this silence. And we'll be back in a little bit for our Galactivation. Lights pouring in now, all around from space, into your body, up from the earth below, filling you with grace. Light in the heavens, light in all the lands and all the earth is shimmering with the light that's now within. The light that is your soul thread is flowing to and through from the heart of the stargates and all up into you and all the probabilities and possibilities. Light is pouring through into now in unity, into the singularity, into that space of oneness. Divine light and harmony, filling you up with spiritual bliss, joy and love and ecstasy, compassion that's supreme, aligning you with divinity, for life is but a dream. Manifesting in your body, in your mind, your spirit and soul, in unity, your divinity repairs you and you are whole. So in this place of awakening, I call you back into your lives. Let your heart be having a quickening, for you are divine love inside. Om Namah Shivaya. And in this place, slowly coming back into your form, taking a deep breath and being reborn, wiggling your fingers and wiggling your toes. Strong, magnetic, powerful, and beautiful, we grow. And reaching our arms up overhead. And then drawing our knees into our chest. And ever so slowly coming onto our side, coming back up to seated by taking our time. Sitting in our enlightenment, head, neck, and spine in a straight line. Bringing our arms up overhead, bringing our palms together, my super friends. Focusing on our intention within, bringing our hands down the center line, bowing to that divine throne within, honoring your divinity, divine masculine and feminine energies, meeting together in that space that's inwardly, bowing like feathers, hollow bones, like a birdie. So beautiful, so sweet. Magical words, please say it with me. Namaste. Super friends, Galactivate. Thank you, super friends, for being with us once again. Crystar Galactica, your fairy god, Sis, St. Joe Narcata.
Got a lot of people in the chat.
Thank you, super friends. Galactivators, your fairy god fam. We invite you to go to galactivators.com, where you can get wonderful Galactivated yoga wear, leggings, and sweaters and sweatshirts, all the wonderful things, all the galactic gear, singing bowls like we have here. And while you're at it, please sign up for our Super Friends email list. And if you'd like to leave a donation, that's a great place to do it too. And we'll probably see you on the live stream tonight. Fairies willing.
We'll see. We got our Galactivation Station happening tomorrow in the park. We're going to set up all of our musical instruments, so.
Come and join us in Long Beach, Love Beach. And in the meantime, have the best day ever. Stay galactivated and stay lit. Namaste.